बनाने से नहीं बनती, नज़ाकत नाज़नीनों के बनाने से नहीं बनती। खुदा जब जिस्म देता है नज़ाकत हार जाती है। कदम गिन गिन के बढ़ते हैं, कमर लचकाई जाती है। खुदा जब जिस्म देता है नज़ाकत हार जाती है।
Khalid woke up with a start and decided that this ethereal beauty will be his Malika. Malika, he called out aloud and threw a string of pearls around her neck. He showered her with a bunch of gold asharfis. He singled her out to the embarrassment of the girl, took off his sword and laid it at her feet. Of all my conquests, Malika-e-Husn, this is my major conquest, he said, and bowed down in front of her, throwing his soul at her feet. Seeing Haya in the Wadi al-Khayyam, she was truly his life and embodiment of his soul. They met at the same hour, same place, every day. Malika was at first astonished at the king's benevolence. She alerted him of the queen's wrath, but Khalid would have none of it. His love for this courtesan grew more intense. Uncaring for the jealousy of the queen, he spent all his evenings in the arms of this beautiful nymph. As luck would have it, Rania discovered that the king was in a trance every evening, would never concentrate on listening to her woes. She followed him in disguise to Wadi al-Khayyam, a garden replete with the intoxicating aromas of beautiful flowers and essences of the East. She got a rude shock when she discovered the king was in the embrace of a courtesan. Her jealousy knew no bounds. Livid with the king for betraying her, she began to plot against him. Rania ordered her soldiers to take away Haya to a faraway land and behead her. Haya begged and pleaded with the queen in vain. Shattered at the turn of events, he decided to quit the world. For him, life without his beloved was like a rose without its petals, a bird without wings, a stream without water. He pursed his lips to his ring and let the nectar of poison enter his bloodstream.
है जो सीने में कैद दरिया वो छूट जाएगा, है इतना दर्द कि तेरा दामन भीग जाएगा।
Images of heavenly escapades in the garden with Haya regaled his memory. He lost his balance. Finally, succumbing to the poison of his ring, fell to the ground, calling out, "Haya! Haya!" for the last time. Their souls met. Khalid and Haya were united in eternal bliss. That love sublime, that unison which was destined by God.
अधूरी सांस थी, धड़कन अधूरी थी, अधूरे हम, मगर अब चांद पूरा है फलक में, और अब पूरे हैं हम।
We have a music composer and screenplay, Amar Singh. Our costume designer, Amita, Shravya, and Akshita. Bobo. Our stage backdrop, really guys, these guys worked out a lot. Divya, Spandana, Akshita, Reedy, and Vijaya. Fine. And now we have our audio recording done by Sahitya. Sahitya Manandi, can we have you on your dice? And we have a voiceover by Shruti, our junior. And we have the main play concert choreographer, Mrinalini Gunda. Fine. Here comes the cast. The king, Khalid bin Mustafa, was played by Shravya. The queen, Rania, has been played by Malika. The courtesans, Haya, Mrinalini. And here we have our harem girls, Teja and Shraddha. Can we all be on the stage, please? Fine. And we have our Darbarini, played by Reedy. Reedy Mother, can we have you on this? Yeah. And then we have our guards, played by Saranya and Swarupa. Saranya and Swarupa? Fine, they'll be coming. And then we have least but not the least, our peasant, Vijaya. And then direction done by M. Chaitanya. One main thing, guys. This wouldn't have been possible. This would never be possible, in fact, without our main chief convener. The whole act was conceptualized and supported, initiated, our main backbone of persona. Let's all hear it for Mr. Suchitra Pratap Madhav! English professor! Can you please have your nice man? Chala Tarifali, Principal Desk Manager, Microsoft, Sri G. Raghava Reddy, Managing Trustee, G. Pulla Reddy Charity Trust, Guest of Honor, Mrs. K. Lakshmi Kanti Ma'am, our own Director Sir, and all the people who have been a part and going to be a part of our cultural fest. A special thanks go to Bura Sangeeta Ma'am and Aparna Ma'am for their contribution to the culture programs. Thank you all the volunteers and all the organizers for their special contribution. Thank you and have a nice day.
For the performances that we have shown, both on academics, cultural, sports and other activities. And for 10 minutes, we are going to have the music and afterwards, please take rest for today and tomorrow also. Let us all meet again on Monday with a new enthusiasm. Thank you very much. Good night to you all.
मेरा गाना please play. आज no wine, आज no lager, आज पिएंगे champagne. Boozing, dancing and we cruising. हमसे टुकड़ा लेगा है तो gotta keep it moving. 4 बज गए लेकिन पारी अभी बाकी है. Yo, hey. Body by the Jamadi, Are Body by the Jamadi, Body by the I know you want it, but you're never gonna get it, baby. Pick up your love, money na money, koi duniya ye sari mere ishq ki hai diwani. Girl, you're my